Welcome. Today we will be looking at some new and old info for Halo Infinite and my thoughts and suggestions for Season 2. Let's hop in feet first. Halo being in a rough spot isn't a shocker, and we all know the game needs work. However, 343 are optimistic that Halo Infinite will become a great game in the future and is giving us a heap of new changes and additions coming much sooner than you think. Just to give a little recap of information on the upcoming content drop, Season 2 of Halo Infinite is called Lone Wolves and offers us new game modes, armor, story, and maps. First, let's get into the modes. A new take on the classic free-for-all mode will give us Last Spartan Standing and an updated King of the Hill, and they are planned to help address the game's lack of content that have been a prime complaint for many players. Along with those, we'll be getting new armor that have a special theme for this next season. Lone Wolves seems to refer to Spartans that are going to be introduced in the story aspect of Season 2, and according to the March blog post from 343, they will offer us an interesting set of armor configurations at first glance. Finally, we're getting new maps. A BTB map named Breaker that seems to have a heavy Banished influence, and another map named Catalyst. This seems to be geared more towards a Forerunner themed design for Arena. Even though we're taking a minor glance at the new content, I'm excited for the drop in the next few days. However, we all know that in today's atmosphere, some modern games are praised for keeping their players engaged, not through decent content, but through meaningless content fluff for the majority of the lifespan. Halo Infinite has somewhat come up short in this aspect, and this brings me to the point that Infinite's events should be some of the most important and valuable content that should come into the game, and offer effective rewards to the player base. Easier said than done, as most games flop in this aspect, but 343 in their recent posts seem to be working towards streamlining Halo events, decreasing player confusion, and making it less chore-like. No game isn't without controversy, which is no surprise since modern gaming has been a double-edged sword for consumers for the past few years. However, 343 seems adamant to not abandon Infinite and listen to feedback to improve the game. A recent news post from 343 illustrates they are listening and prepared an outcomes report that have updates for Season 2 that launches May 3rd. Some changes include better store value, 1,000 credits that can be saved for a free Battle Pass purchase for the next season, and more valuable weekly rewards. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not grinding all week for an emblem that doesn't show up on my Spartan. These aren't all the changes, and I'll link the posts in the description below, but these seem to be solid moves in the right direction for Infinite moving forward.